Leg extension, great exercise to target those quads, those legs. Now, before we start, we're gonna set it up. First, every machine in every gym is a little bit different. In here, you wanna make sure you sit down, and then when you're sitting, this edge of the seat is not pushing on your calf, right? So when you're too much in the back, sometimes the edge is here, too much in the front, and you can't do proper repetitions. When the seat is too much in the front, then my knees will be overhanging, which is again not ideal. So when always sit to the point where the edge of the seat is just under your knees. So I'm gonna move myself a little bit to the back. Second thing you wanna set up is this yellow lever, so that when you sit down, it allows you to go to full range of motion. So when you go up and down, it really pushes your feet all the way in, right? Because if I leave it on number 5 here, as you can see, now when I push and I go back, it only allows me to go here. And the best part of the exercise, when I have to go here and I really stretch those muscles so that I can then hit them, is missing. So we want to make sure that you really do full range of motion, use the whole machine, and there you go. First set, always lightweight to warm up those joints, warm up those muscles, and don't rush, right? When your training plan says 3 sets of 12 repetitions, you want to do 1 or 2 sets that are not counted in that training plan to warm up those muscles properly, so that you can do those 3 sets with challenging weights. When you have it all, you want to grab your handles here, hold them properly. Imagine you're sitting on a roller coaster. Squeeze your abs properly, engage the whole body, and also what's very important, flex your feet, right? You can see my feet, these are flexed now. When you have it all tight, you want to go slow on the way up, hold it for a second, and slow on the way down. Hold it for a second again. You can always count for 2 seconds, for example. 1, 2, hold it for 1 second, 1, 2. You will see that when you go this slow, you place much less stress on your knees. So if you tend to have painful knees, do it this slow. And also you feel that you might not be able to lift that heavy, but you feel the tension in your quads, in your thighs much more. So don't rush with it, go slow, keep holding yourself on those pads, keep your abs engaged, and enjoy the set as it goes. And mainly, don't stop when you feel the burn, go through it, right? If you want to progress, that burn is part of it, and every repetition that you do after the point when you want to give up, every repetition counts, and that's where the most potential is hiding for you. You don't want to go too quick because you're missing out the best part. You don't really work your muscles. You're just challenging your joints and you're doing very uncontrolled movements. Also, you don't want to hit the plates every time, right? The more control, more calmness you can bring it, and the more you can connect your muscle and mind, the better benefits you will get from the machine. And when you do this machine 50 times a year and you do it calmly, correctly, and you do it 50 times a year just like this, there's a difference between someone who is progressing and someone who is trying to progress but now might be frustrated because thinks that the strength training doesn't work. Bring the calmness there, bring the muscle and mind connection, do exercises properly, progress faster, and get your results faster.